Hey, what's cracking, guys? I hope everyone's doing really good. So, as promised, I'm going to get a video out there to help people understand the process of what happens if they reach out to me and they want to get a solar proposal. First of all, I'm going to get your utility bill. Um, yeah, the reason for that is you see this graph right here. This tells me your previous 12 months energy consumption. And we're going to use this energy consumption, what you use for the past 12 months, to design the system for you. It's going to tell us how much of a solar system you're going to need in your home. So it's going to tell me your rate you're paying for your electric, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff on there. I'm actually going to make a separate video giving a breakdown on people's utility bills because you got delivery charges, demand charges, a whole bunch of stuff on there. So this guy's bill was $430 this month. The previous month was $353. That brings us over to this fun, interesting part. So this is your proposal. When we sit down, this is what I'm going to be going over with you. This particular home, we got Titan Solar 400 watt panels. So these panels, they're a Honeywell Q-Cell 400 watt monocrystalline black on black panel. So what that means is they're a kick-ass panel. They're real top of the line. They look really neat. They're a jet black panel. They're going to look slick and slim on top of your roof. Look really nice. Your inverter, you're going to have either a solar edge inverter or an end-phase inverter when working with me. This particular home's got an upgraded inverter. It's a Solar Edge Energy Hub. And the reason we went for this inverter was because we potentially might be adding on a battery backup system later on down the road. And with this inverter, it's ultimately a plug and play. You don't have to change anything. You just plug in your batteries, and it's a nice, simple process. It's a 12.4 kilowatt system, and that produces approximately 17,000 kilowatt hours per year. So all of these panels are on the back of the roof. We did have the option to put them any of these, but we built it out that they're going to be on the back of the roof because you're not going to be able to see them. It's the south-facing roof, so you're going to get the best usage out of those panels. And we come down here. This is where we were talking about yesterday. Does your system produce electricity in the wintertime? Well, yes, it does. And here we go. So the black graph is the energy consumption over the past 12 months, the same as your utility bill. And your orange is the estimated solar production for each of those months. So you see in January, you use more than you're producing. Then February through June, and June it kind of balances out. But you're overproducing from what you're using. So you've got this a whole bunch of extra energy that you produce that you're not using. So what happens with that? Now, most homes well, in order to get solar, you're going to have a net meter. Most homes already have been upgraded by the utility companies. All of this extra energy, what happens, just for simplicity terms, is your meter is going to go backwards. And you're going to have a whole lot of excess. It's going to go backwards. You're going to have credit with the utility company, and they buy it off you at a rate of 1-to-1 for most companies in New Jersey, PSEG, JCPL, some smaller utility companies as well. They kind of vary, but most of them tend to stick to the same ratio of a 1-to-1. Yeah, you're going to have all this credit built up, and then in the months where you're underproducing for what you're using, you're going to start using that credit that you built up over here. So over the course of 12 months, you're going to end up with 100% offset. Now, in New Jersey, we can't really go any higher than 100% offset. Some states you can go 120, 150, but in New Jersey, because of the incentives that are out there, which are freaking fantastic, we're stuck with 100% offset. There are some ways around it, but I'm not even going to get into that right now. Let's just assume it's 100% offset. Yeah, that's it. You produce what you use and you balance out over the course of 12 months. Now, this family's utility bill over the course of 12 months was an average of $341. That goes up at a minimum of 4% every year. It's historically gone up at 4% every year. And that's just due to inflation and the cost of energy. Here's something, guys. It's not going to go up 4% this year or next year or the year after. It's going to start going up a crazy, crazy, crazy amount. And that's a long video that I got to make about that, but I will do it. We got the whole Paris Climate Treaty. We got just fossil fuels in general are a non-renewable source. We're moving away from that. Whether we like it or not. If you don't like electric cars, it doesn't matter. You're going to have an electric car really soon because they're going to just stop making combustible engines. Like that's a fact. Like that's right there. We can see that happening, and it's going to be here in a matter of years. So just to give people an idea of what's going on, like your energy bill is going to probably double in the next. It's going to go up by at least 50% in the next 12 to 18 months. So you can quote me on that. Yeah, so look, even if it just goes up 4% in 20 years, that's going to be $750. 25 years, $908. And that's basically just on inflation. And yeah, that's best case scenario, guys. Anyhow, it's $341. Now, if he switches to solar, when he switches to solar, it's going to be $266. Now, there's actually a lot of add-ons in this system. Let me just kind of go through those as well. What have we got? All right, so we got 3-story roof, so that's extra. We got an attic run, so something's going to be standard with me, guys. I'm an electrician, so any system that I design, I'm going to want it to look really neat. I don't want to see pipework coming down the side of a house. I don't want to see a whole bunch of conduit all over a rooftop. You'll notice, you've probably seen some solar systems on solar designs on homes that look really good, and then you drive by another one and it looks like shit. So with me, as an electrician, I know how it works and I know how to hide pipes and stuff like that. So I'm going to take all of that stuff into consideration when designing a system. Your attic run is just one simple thing. Your pipes, you're going to be in the attic instead of on your roof. Yeah, so this is actually an expensive system because it's a 3-story roof. It's got a steep roof pitch, which is extra. There's a standard foundation search. That's all standard stuff. A 25-year warranty on all of your equipment. Everything comes with 25-year warranty. What else have we got? There are some extras on this actually system. He is going to be getting a roof, and there's another extra as well that I like to add in for most people, and it is an upgrade to their HVAC system. And what that does is it's like $3,500, and it's going to guarantee you an extra 15% offset on your 14.8% offset on your system. So for $3,500, you're going to get like that's where the 100% offset we were talking about. Just a few changes that I can make rather than just selling a whole bunch of solar. I want to design the best system for your home. So that's just one thing. Yeah, everything's pretty standard in here. All your extended warranties, all of that stuff, it's always going to be standard. So you can see current bill is $341 average per month. Your new solar payment is going to be $266 plus $13 connection fee to the utility company. All right, so yeah, I made a mistake with that. So we've got here, so current bill is $341. Your new solar payment is $185 because I didn't apply the federal tax credit. This system is eligible for an $18,309 federal tax credit. So you basically will get that with your tax returns if you're eligible for it. If check with your CPA and see if you're going to be eligible for it. Most people are. Just means that you have to have a tax liability. Yeah, so 341 down to 185. So you think that's okay? That's really cool. Yeah, that's good. Less than $200 all in. I'm going to save $141 per month, but it's more than that. It's going to be. This is a really, really great part about it. And this is why you're lucky we live in New Jersey. The $185 does not include your New Jersey SREC. So in New Jersey, you get an SREC program, and that is paid out monthly over 15 years. So $22,020 divided by 15, so $1,468 is going to be paid to you every year from the state of New Jersey for 15 years. So divide that by 12. So it's $122 per month. Now, this is freaking awesome, guys, right? So was paying $341. That's going to increase exponentially to a ridiculous amount where it's not even going to be affordable. Like, people are going to be paying like upwards of $1,000 for their utility really, really soon. Really soon. So 185 plus 13, so that's $298 is what his new solar payment is going to be. Now, then we apply the New Jersey SRECS program, which is $122 per month over 15 years. So what have we got? We've got, what I say was 198 minus 122. $70 is what his system is going to cost him. 70 freaking dollars, guys. Now, granted, after 15 years, you're going to have an additional $122. But yeah, even then, even after 15 years, it's going to be $190. It's still a fraction of what he's been paying now. And $122 or $190, whatever, is not going to be a huge amount of money in 15 years. So when I'm telling people it's a no-brainer to get solar. Now, this doesn't apply to everybody. This guy's house is just a beautiful shaped roof. The roof is at the right angle, and everything just works out really good. Yeah, guys, but this is awesome. Over 25 years, the net cost of the system is going to be $20,700. You gotta love it. So go solar. I mean, there's not much more to say. This is pretty typical. Now, this gentleman is going to be adding a roof in, but I took that out just for the sake of the explanation in this video. Let me see where I can put that roof back on before I forget about it. Roofing, $26,000. But even when he does get his new roof, it is going to be $300 minus $122. 300 minus 122, so it's $178 plus $13 utility fee, $191 with a brand new roof, which is worth $26,000. Yeah, it's still a fraction of what's been paid. Like, it's insane. Anyway, reach out to me. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer any questions. Not every system is the same. The majority of systems are going to be having savings that are very, very similar to this amount. And that's it. Just keep being awesome, guys, and go solar. Oh, one more thing. This is with Titan Solar Power. I will, when I'm, who I work with. So I work with a whole bunch of different companies, and it depends on people's individual needs for their home, their location, the size of their system, and all of that, on who we end up choosing to work with. But mostly I work with Titan, Freedom Forever, Sunrun, and in New York as well I work with Cativa, Palmetto, and yeah, that's pretty much. There's a few other ones. They're the main ones that I'm working with. Regardless, I'm going to be working with the best. I'm going to make sure that you get the best value, the best design, the best warranties. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about permits or anything like that. The only thing, you got to show up so I can go through all of this with you. Obviously, you got to sign the documents. I'll actually put another video up on what the documents look like that you got to sign, so people can be familiar with that and they're not overwhelmed with a load of different information. And that's it. We'll handle all the permitting, everything. It's obviously best if you're there the day of installation. Now, a house this size would probably take a 2-day installation. Most houses will be in and out in 1 day. Yeah, that's it. Listen, guys, my website's on all my social media, and my YouTube channel is going to be going up really soon. I'll be posting a bunch of content like this on it, so you can check that out as well. I'll put the link to my YouTube channel on my bio too. Have a great night, everybody.